Good morning, good morning, good morning, beautiful people. I hope everyone is doing well. If you're new here, I am Courtney Shavante. I am going to be doing a DIY all natural face mask, face scrub for you guys today. I've been hopping on doing them in the mornings and just doing a quick little chit chat with you guys. So I hope everyone's doing well. Now, I don't want to be on here too long today. I want to make this a quicker one. I've already went ahead and done my shower. I've had my morning smoothie. I'm feeling good. I've done a little bit of meditating. I could still use some yoga, but baby steps, baby steps. All right, so to start out, we are going to be doing a scrub that has rose petals. It's going to have raw honey. It's also going to have baking soda and some lemon essential oil. Now, I was able to Google the pronunciation and I was correct. Mortar and pestle. So, mortar, pestle. And we're going to need this to crush up our rose buds and leaves. So I have some roses here. I got these off of Amazon, so of course I'll make sure I link them. And I'm just going to put a little bit into here. Not too much, just because this mask is only for like today. If I was making a bigger batch, I'd probably use a little bit more, but I'm not. So, tiny bit more. Okay, so that's about how much rose petals and buds I've added in here. Alright, so now we can just take our pestle here and we're going to go ahead and mash this on up. This is going to really release everything that's in these rose petals and everything. Roses have really strong like antibacterial properties and stuff, so it really helps like, you know, with the skin health. It also helps with reddening and stuff like that. So rose petals are always a good way to go. And if you don't necessarily want to use the petals, you can always use rose oil, but I like to use the petals and crush them when I can, just to get the full benefit of the flower, for one. And two, it also adds like just an extra little exfoliating element. So it's like a nicer exfoliator than what the baking soda is that we are going to be using. All right, now the roses aren't going to grind up on the same level of the lavender buds that I used last time. So you're still gonna have like a lot of flaky pieces in here, but you just want to do the best you can. It smells so good though. I don't know if y'all can see that. So I'm just gonna mash it up just a tiny bit more. Okay. It doesn't hurt to just kind of go around like this if you want to make it easier on yourself. Okay, so that's finito. I am going to go ahead and take the stained little glass bowl I'll be using here. I reuse it to try to cut back on waste. I'm just going to pour that all in here. And as you can see, it's like a little powdery in there too. So it's not flaky everywhere, but you know, like I said, that's all we need. All right, so now I've got my baking soda here. It's just regular pure baking soda, nothing special about it. It's probably, to be honest, it's probably the cheap one from Family Dollar. So yeah. You're gonna take a little bit of this. I really don't want to waste. Okay, I'm trying to hold this all together. Let's see if we could do this. So you're gonna take the stick. You don't want too much on there, but about this much. Go ahead and pop it on in. Okay. Now, I really like baking soda because it's such a smooth exfoliator, and it helps clean the skin. It helps dig all the stuff out the pores and everything. So I really, really like using it on my face. It's not harsh, and I feel like even someone with the most sensitive skin would be able to use baking soda on their face. So if you need something that's really, really gentle, this is the exfoliator that I recommend at the top of the list for sensitive skin. But like I said, I'm not a dermatologist, so. Okay. Okay, next thing I'm going to be adding is my raw honey. So I have raw honey, and it has the honeycomb in there too, if you could see. And I like to use raw honey because it keeps all the nutrients and all the properties of the honey. Honey is a natural humectant, which means it helps keep the skin moisturized without it being like oily and everything. So it's really good for that. It also has like, need a little bit more than that. Add some more. Because you want to make sure you're able to mix this up. Okay. But yeah, like I was saying, it's also antibacterial and anti-inflammatory as well. So it helps with redness, and it also helps to clean out a lot of the bacteria that causes acne. Same thing with this lemon oil that I'm going to be adding. 1, 2. All right, so that was like 4 or 5 drops, but we're going to mix that in really, really good and hope for the best. So, but yeah, lemon, antibacterial, all that good stuff, and anti-inflammatory. All these things really work together for pretty much the same purpose. Because what I'm trying to do with my skin is, one, completely clear it the best I can, and also even my skin tone and smooth out this texture. Not quite sure how visible it is right now, but like I have some texture on my skin that I would like to clear up some, and especially like down here in this area, like when I'm hormonal and everything, it gets even worse, and I'm just trying to fix that. All right, so I'm going to add a little bit more baking soda to this. It always adds in more than I need. I'm just gonna try to knock some of this off. Okay. Had to remove a little bit of that baking soda. Now I gotta add even more honey. All right. But that might be for the best since all that dang lemon oil fell in here and everything. Okay. Now, I'm going to take some rosehip oil. Now, I don't want to lie to you guys, so I don't want to tell you exactly what it does. Oh, actually, it has it on the bottom, the bottle. This has essential fatty acids. It helps rejuvenate the skin and to protect it from premature aging. We love that. Also helps to naturally tone the skin, reduce wrinkles, and heal scarring. Like I said, I have these like marks down here, and I'm always trying to get those clear. So yeah, I'm going to be adding in a few drops of this. I just kind of take my dropper. You don't need a whole lot, but since it's not an essential oil, you don't have to worry about like what it's going to do too much. It's also going to help dilute that lemon essential oil that I over poured as well. All right, so now let's mix that on in. I don't know if this is going to be enough. I'm kind of nervous to go ahead and put it on. I'm going to add just a tiny bit more of this honey because I'd rather be safe than sorry. Just to make sure it spreads as far as I need it to. Okay. And so now that I've gotten everything mixed in, because, yeah, that's it. That's all I'm going to add. This is what it looks like. It's very goopy. It's not the most attractive mask. However, it's going to do what we need it to do. And you're just going to take the stick. Oh, maybe let me tie my hair back first. Because don't want nobody want to get honey in their hair. I've already washed, and I do not want to wash my hair right now. I already have to wash it. I probably got wash it really, really good either tonight or tomorrow and do a retwist because my birthday is coming up and I need to make sure that my roots are fresh. But what you see me doing is I'm just taking this scrub face mask, using the stick, and I'm pushing it all around my skin in a nice little layer. You don't have to make it too thick, but you do want to make sure that you're touching all the skin. All right, just keep going through, making sure you have a nice even layer. This feels so good on my face. So how do you guys feel about that new moon? No, I'm sorry, not the full moon. Yeah, the full moon in Aries yesterday. I personally felt pretty damn good about it. Pretty damn good. I feel like there's a lot of good change coming. I'm glad the retrogrades are over for the most part, especially that damn Mercury retrograde. Usually I'd be okay through it, but baby, this one right here was trying to take your girl out. But if you survive the retrogrades, and there are a lot of planets in retrograde, if you survive that shit, we are meant to be here. And that is clear. All right. But I'm just ready and I am excited for newness. I got a lot of new stuff coming and I got new content coming out as well. Like, I can't wait to get more in depth with like a lot of these face masks and everything and just kind of my holistic lifestyle overall. Showing you guys some of the things I've been doing and have been doing for so long. I don't know why I never really came out on YouTube doing it, but you know, that's neither here or there. I think it's kind of interesting seeing how people are trending towards like, you know, spirituality and holistic care and all this other stuff. And I just wonder how long it's going to last. And I want everyone to get the full benefits of it, of course, but I ain't gonna lie, like sometimes it does feel weird watching people like kind of profit off of minimal knowledge and not and spreading false information a lot of the time. But you know, that's kind of what happens with the internet. So, you know, it's nothing new. I guess it's just really I'm seeing it in a different light now because now it applies to a part of my life where it wasn't really trending. Like I've always been like out here like trying to pack extra food and stuff because I always knew there's gonna be stuff at the cookout I don't eat. I've always been out here like, you know, doing like readings and stuff like that. I remember people calling me a witch and stuff on Twitter at one point. All this other shit. I'm just like, and now people are like kind of doing YouTube videos and just like really getting off on it. And I'm happy for them, don't get me wrong. I think I'm just like dealing with my trauma and what I experienced when I was in it before it was really a trend. But hey, same story, different day. Same story, different day. At this point, I'm just going to get on here and tell people what I know and worry about me and what I'm saying and what I'm doing and just trying to spread information that I know is positive and correct and with the best intentions. All right, so we got everything on here. And as you could see, some of the petals are starting to fall off a bit. That's just because they're kind of, you know, large and everything. But I was able to kind of hit every surface of my face, and it's just going to kind of sit here for a bit. I hope you guys can see a little close up. I got Carmex on my lips already, so that way, you know, I'm trying to keep those moisturized and stuff. I really want to correct this down here. Like, this down here is like my hot spot for acne, and I'm just really trying to get that taken care of. I feel like I'd be up so early sometimes. I won't be up just that early, but sometimes, well, no, I'm always up earlier than like a lot of the stores and shit. And I was telling my mom the other day, I'd be so bored sometimes in the morning because I just be sitting here and like I don't always have something to do that early in the morning. I'm just like, oh, it'd be nice if I could go handle some grocery shopping right now. But I can't because the store's closed. Alright, it's been kind of hard adjusting to the posts. I don't know if we can say that, you know, word on here. I don't know how that works with monetization, but post panorama, if you will. There's been like so much change and so much has gone on and nothing's really quite the same. It's like reminiscent of what it was, but nothing's quite what it was. Like, I know I personally had a lot of realizations like during that time period as well. But, you know, all I'm saying is I just miss going to the store when I want to. I miss being able to kind of just do my own thing without worrying. I do appreciate the distancing that people are doing though, because pre 2020, like I was one of those people who were in line like, you know, random sir, gentleman, ma'am, woman, I feel like you're really invading my personal space and you're too close. Like I can hear you breathing in my ear. Why are you standing that close to me if I don't know you? So this 6 foot thing is the best thing that Auntie Rona has done for me. Because now when I say something about it, it's like people are less rude about less rude about me speaking on it. It's like before I tell people they're standing too close, they get so offended. They would get so offended. But it's like, why did it take a whole pandemic for people to realize that y'all are invading each other's personal space in a way that is not healthy? It's not healthy. And yeah, I can say that I'm glad that we're all on the same page regarding that now. So that's been lovely. Okay. So I've let this sit for a bit now, and I'm going to go ahead and take it off just because I don't want to sit here forever with it on. And I want to go ahead and get dressed and do my makeup and stuff. I'm not going to do my makeup on camera. Probably not. I'm not going to do my makeup on camera, but I am going to hop back on a little bit later so that way I can start up on that shaker tutorial. We need to demold it and we need to paint the etchings. So make sure you guys join me for that. But yeah, let me go ahead and rinse this off right quick. So, think I told you guys before, I use cool water to do my rinsing and stuff usually. Okay. Let me move this down. I need something to catch my fallout since I'm not facing the sink. So if you are going to be working over a sink, you'll be fine. You don't have to worry too much about the fallout and the leaves and the petals falling down. But if you aren't in front of the sink, you're going to want something to catch that so it doesn't fall on the floor and create a huge mess. I'm using this because I gotta wash it anyway. So I start by going in like kind of a circular motion just to make sure that it's exfoliating and scrubbing. And I try to like kind of put 2 fingers in here and wrap it around the towel so that way I have control of where it's scrubbing at and everything. And I just kind of go over. I'm trying to start at the top first and just really, really get up in there. And it feels so good, guys. I'm just scrubbing it. And this is what it's like kind of looking like as it comes off on the towel and stuff. So it is sticking to the towel pretty well. I'm not getting too much fallout like I did with the lavender and the coconut oil. Because if you remember, the coconut oil wasn't holding the lavender petals the way the honey is holding these rose petals. So that's the difference and why this one has less fallout than the other. Okay, now I'm in this area, especially my problem areas. I don't just do clockwise, I'll also go back and go counterclockwise as well. To really get up in there. Go around the lips. Make sure you get those spots and stuff. Okay. Can you guys hear that? Like the exfoliation on my face? It just sounds so loud to me. So I just assume that y'all can hear it too. Now, you want to go through it after you kind of scrub everywhere. You want to make sure you get it all off the best you can. Okay. So now, I'm about to rinse this off with a little bit more cool water. Okay. All right, remember, wash with warm, rinse with cool, wash with warm, rinse with cool. I'm still rinsing this off and stuff. Removing all the excess and getting it clean the best I can. Now keep in mind that this isn't going to get everything off. I don't even want to lie to you, but we're going to get in there with another step that is going to get everything off. So give me just 1 second here, guys. Because you know it's not just the face mask. We got to do the whole routine. We got to wash and moisturize too. And tone. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to rinse this off right quick in the tub. Need some warm water on. Okay. So next step, logically, we are going to go ahead and wash our face now. So I have my Mia brush here. I brought it on here last time, I believe, but I love this brush. I have had it forever, and it basically uses sonic sound waves and stuff to help break up the dirt and the extra debris on your skin. Helps do like a nice little gentle exfoliation and stuff. They probably have came out with so many newer models since this one, but this is the one that I have, and I have no reason to get rid of it right now. So yeah, what I'm going to do is basically just turn it on by pressing this button, and then I go ahead and wet my brush. You don't need it completely soaked, but you do need it wet. And then I'm going to take this Cerave Acne Foaming Cleanser. I'm going to put it directly onto my brush. And I'm going to take my brush and just come go over my face. In circular motion. You're going to start seeing it lather. You just want to go ahead and hit every surface. Don't forget to get underneath your chin. A lot of people neglect that area. Don't be that person. Scrubby scrub scrub. Turn it back on. Don't forget, this one cuts off after a minute. That's fine. Just turn it back on and keep going. And we're going to keep it running for about 3 minutes or so. It's like I have to turn it on about 3, maybe 4 times. And as you know, like this is like my problem area down here, so I am putting like a lot of focus over there. Because I really want to make sure it's nice and clean. I'm trying to get it nice and even down there. I'm going slightly into my hairline because I know the makeup can get in there sometimes. You don't want any buildup happening around your hairline, so be careful of that. And scrub, 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 scrub. Turn it on one more time. Want to get underneath my eyes really well. Eyebrows. Don't be afraid of the eyebrows. They need some cleaning too. Get over here by the ears. Yes. Alright. Now you can go ahead and rinse that brush on off. Use your fingers to get in there too. Make sure you get all that soap and all of that dirt up out of there. All the suds. I'm trying to make sure I shake it off really, really hard to help it dry better. And I put the little lid back on it, the cap, and back in my drawer it goes. All right, so now I'm going to take my rag and simply just wipe off all the suds and all the lather. Okay. Wipe your eyes really good. This feels so good. My face just be looking so much better after I wash it. It be making me not even want to put makeup on sometimes. Cause I'm just like, do I really want to put makeup on this after I just did all this cleaning? But then again, that's also part of the reason why I do all the cleaning too. So, yeah. All right, now I'm going to just make sure I get all the extra little stuff up my nose. I try to do this. I don't do it as often as I should, to be honest. But if you don't know, if no one ever told you, you can kind of push up on your nose like this. And it'll push out all the extra oil and stuff. You can just kind of wipe it off. It's disgusting, but it works. It can kind of hurt a bit, but beauty's pain. At least that's what they say. Anyway. You don't want to overdo it because you don't want to hurt yourself. And if you do it more often and stuff, and make sure you're keeping up with your face routine. Honestly, I haven't done like much to my face all weekend, so I have a lot of buildup in my skin right now. But the more often that you push at it and get it out of there, the less it shows up over time and the less you have to push out. Of course, like there's little things that's gonna make more build up, like if you do a lot of sweating and stuff like that. If you have more naturally oily skin, you're gonna see even more of it. So yeah, just a heads up, guys. I'm gonna do the same thing, kind of similar down here. See if there's anything I need to get out. Okay. Eventually I am gonna have to get on here and show y'all how to do an extraction. Like I have like a couple different tools and stuff that I use. Let's see, I have this one which you use, like you gotta use this when your face is dry. It helps like kind of bring stuff to the surface. I have like different collagen masks and stuff. Like I have this one like electromagnetic machine you kind of go through with the I don't know what the little applicator tip thing is called, but whatever the little tip thing is called, you kind of go over your skin. It's not even just for the face. You can use it to like kind of help with the appearance of cellulite, stretch marks, dark marks, like. But I'm going to be getting into like a lot of that stuff. I have this blackhead remover. I'm going to show y'all how to do extractions and stuff. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun with the skincare stuff because, baby, I have been obsessed with my skin since the tender age of 10. So, y'all, I have been at this for 20 years. I'm 30. I turned 31 in 6 days. I have been at this for 20 years. Like, so I'm definitely the go-to at it. And yeah. Anyway, so now that I've gotten all that rinsed off and stuff, and I've like kind of pushed all that gunk out my nose and everything, what I'm going to do now is we're going to do some toning. So today, what am I going to use? I'm going to go ahead and use my witch hazel because, you know, it's tried, it's true, it's tested, it don't ever do me wrong. I also don't care to smell like vinegar right now, so apple cider vinegar isn't an option. I have another toner that I use by Kiehl's, but I use that one at night just because it can leave residue. So, yeah. I'm taking my witch hazel and putting it on my little cotton round per usual. And now I'm just going to go over my skin. And this is going to remove all the excess dirt. It's going to help tighten my pores. It's going to help even my skin. It's going to suck out annoying little oil that we don't want in there. But it's cool because we've already added oil into our routine. And we're still going to come through and moisturize when we finish toning. Okay, don't forget to get behind your ears and stuff with this either. All right. Now, gonna try to let that dry a bit, especially under here. That's where it doesn't seem to be dry. All right, so dry that. And see, look how smooth we look right now. Yes, we still have some imperfections, but look how smooth everything is. Look how moisturized everything looks even before we come in with any moisturizer. Like, I feel like my skin looks so tight and glowy. All right, so I'm going to... No, I'm running out of lotion. All right, so I'm gonna do this. Boop. Y'all already know how I get down with the lotion. Gonna just kind of put it and dot it in different areas. And this is the rest of that oil that I told y'all I'd be using. But I don't know how much longer I'm gonna even have this one. I think I have maybe one more use out of it. And this is my aloe and rose spray. And now you just kind of want to rub that all in together. And don't forget to go in an upwards motion because we are fighting gravity. Okay. All right, hippies. So this is what we got going on here. Oh, before we finish, we have to top it off with our Carmex. So, Carmex, just go over your lips. Mwah. And now we are good to go. All right, hippies. So I have went ahead, I've completed the face scrub and everything. My skin looks absolutely amazing. I'm going to go ahead and get dressed for my day. What I need to do, I think I need to go to the mall. I'm gonna go to the mall because I had to return a pair of these shoes that I got from Aldo. And I got two pairs. I only posted the black ones because the white ones that I bought didn't really like how they looked on my foot. So I decided not to keep them. And the heel is also way too low for me. Like, nah, I ain't there yet. So, yeah. But I'm going to go ahead and get all of that started. Catch me on Instagram if you would like to keep up with my day. And again, thank you so much for joining me. The link is in the bio, caption, description, whatever you want to call it. And until next time, hippies. Mwah. Bye now.